Hello and welcome to We Poets. My name is Sally Baker and I'm the host of We Poets. We Poets is a poetry show for boys and girls between the ages of 6 and 13. So if you would like to be on the program, please have your parents or your school teacher call me. And if you are a teenager between the ages of 13 and 19, we're always looking for interns. So you can come and help us produce our weekly shows. So again, you can have your teacher or your parents call me if you'd like to be an intern on We Poets. And I'm always looking for adult guests to come and tell boys and girls and teenagers something about their job or career. Tonight we have a very special guest. He is the executive director of Stagebridge, and he's going to tell us all about this wonderful agency. So, without further ado, we have two winners of the Grandparents' Tales contest for this year. So they're going to be reading their stories about their grandparent. So here we go with our first winner. Hello, young man.
Hi, my name is Atticus and I'm 7 years old.
What grade are you going to be in when school starts in the fall?
I'm going to be in 2nd grade.
Good. Look there at the camera and tell us, how old are you, please?
I'm 7 years old.
Good. When is your birthday?
January 4th.
Good. You had a birthday already, huh?
Yeah.
What did you do to celebrate your birthday?
Did
you have a party?
I forgot.
You
but
forgot.
I did.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. Now tell me, who did you write your story about?
I wrote my story about my grandmother.
Good. And what's your grandmother's name?
Vicenta.
Good. So I want you to look right there at camera 3 with a nice loud voice, and let's read your story about your grandmother, please. Okay, here we go.
Chapter 1. This is a story about Nina. She was my mom's tough, awesome, and smart grandmother who happened to be a great cook. When Nina, who was actually named Vicenta, was a pretty young woman, she got kidnapped by a group of men. She was so smart that she knew the way home. However, a river separated her home from the men's house. Many women did not know how to swim, but she did. She swam across the river to escape. Chapter 2. Soon after that, she became a mom. She had three kids and raised them alone. She kept bees. When they stung her, she would just pluck them off like nothing. She arm wrestled, played thumb wars, milked a cow every day, cooked for her kids, and moved all over Mexico to harvest everything in season. That's another reason I know she was tough. Chapter 3. This chapter is about the food she prepared for her kids and grandkids. She made great food like farm fresh cheese, eggs, tamales, nopales, buttered tortillas, beef jerky, corn on the cob, and chicken soup with rice. She even served honeycomb. My mommy always tells me stories about how Nina taught her to cook. Chapter 4. I chose to write about Nina because the little stories my mommy tells me in the bathtub are fun and amazing. I like farms, barns, chickens, cows, and things like that. Finally, when I hear about my family history, I feel proud. The end.
Good. Let's clap. Wasn't that a wonderful story? Oh.
That does sound like 1,000 billion people.
Now, tell me, have you gone out to the farm or a farm? Never gone to a farm?
I don't think I've been to a very big farm. I've just been to a tiny little farm with goats and some chickens.
Oh, that's good. Did you gather eggs while you were there?
No, there were no eggs.
No eggs, okay. And you said goats, huh?
Yeah.
Were you afraid of the goats?
No, not really.
No, you weren't afraid of them?
They were tiny goats.
Oh, tiny goats, okay. Now tell me, what are some of the things that you and grandmother do together?
Well, the one that I'm writing about isn't actually alive anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay. How about your other grandmother? What do you do with your other grandmother?
I make Jell-O with her, and I make food, like I make chicken.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And a lot of things.
A lot of things. And what else do you do besides cook with grandmother?
I play with her.
Do you go to any shopping sprees with her?
Sometimes.
Go to the grocery store with her?
Yeah.
Good, that's good. Well, tell me about Mom and Dad. What are some fun things you do with Mom and Dad?
I go to theme parks with them, and once I went on my first roller coaster, and I rode an elephant.
An
once.
elephant?
Yeah.
A whole live elephant?
Yeah, live elephant.
Were you afraid to get up on it?
No, they're gentle.
How did you get up on it? Did they have steps that you climbed to get up on it?
No, it was just like a little dock thing.
Oh, wow. Well, you've been an interesting young man.
Yeah.
Would you like to go anywhere abroad to another country?
Yeah.
What country would you like to go to?
I would like to go to Mexico City.
Good. You've never been there before, huh?
No.
Oh, that'd be your first time.
Yeah.
And you speak Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell me about you?
I like to eat.
What do you like to eat? We all like to eat. What do you like to eat?
I like to eat tortillas.
Ooh, that sounds good. What else?
And mango and fruits.
Ooh.
And when I was a baby, I used to eat all of the fruit in my aunt's house, so she didn't have any fruit.
Oh, good land. Well, now you brought some pictures here. We're going to show those at the end after we finish so we can put those on the easel. These are pictures of your grandmother, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to show those when you come back. But you did an excellent job. I'm very proud of you for your first time on TV. Would you like to come back again?
Yes.
Good. Let's all clap for him. Welcome back to the second half of We Poets. Now we have a pretty young lady, another winner of the Grandparents' Tales contest, and she's going to tell us all about herself and read her story. Hello, young lady.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
Good.
Could you look there at camera 3 and tell us your name and how old you are, please?
My name's Victoria and I'm 9 years old.
And what grade are you going to be in when school starts this fall?
I'm going to be in 4th grade.
Good. What do you think you're going to like best about being in 4th grade? Making new friends?
Yeah, making new friends.
Good. Why is it important that we have friends?
So you have someone to play with?
Yes, that's right. Now, who did you write your story about?
My grandfather,
And what's grandfather's name?
Mark,
Good. And what country do you come from?
Kenya,
Good. How long have you lived in the United States?
2.5 years.
Good. I like your accent. It's very nice. All right, look right there at camera 3 and let's hear your poem or your story. Nice and loud, please.
My grandfather from my mom's side is named Markoyo. He lets me and my cousins call him Babu. Babu means grandfather in Swahili, a language spoken in East and Central Africa. Babu can speak 3 different languages, Swahili, Luo, and English. He has 6 kids and 1 stepdaughter. Their names are Gilbert, Steve, Polycarp, Collins, Clara, Edna, and his stepdaughter Stephanie. He lives in an estate called Valley View. It's in Nairobi. Nairobi is the capital of Kenya, which is in Africa. He's approximately 66. We are not sure because when people were born in that period of time, they did not have records of anyone's birth. He worked at TSC, Teacher Service Commission. Babu was a teacher most of his life. He taught history and geography. He was popularly known as Japonj, which is the Luo word for teacher. Once he took the chairman's spot when the chairman was out sick. Soon after that, he was chairman himself. He was chairman for 5 good years. Then he retired. Today, Babu is a farmer of chicken, fish, and cows. He plants tea, peanuts, and corn.
Wonderful, let's clap. Wasn't that wonderful? Very good. And do you like to go to the farm and help him when you're there?
We don't really go to the farm.
I see. So what are some of the things you do with him, your grandfather?
We go shopping a lot, and
Do you play any games together?
Not really.
Not really. Let's see. When was the last time that you were at home in Africa? 3 years ago?
At Christmas.
At Christmas? And what did you do when you were there at Christmas time?
We went around a lot. We saw wildlife.
What were some of the animals you saw out in the wildlife?
We saw some lions,
Ooh.
Giraffes, zebras.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good for you. You weren't afraid of them though?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's good. Now tell me some more about you. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school or college?
I'm not really sure yet.
Not really sure yet. Well, tell me some more. Tell me about Mom. Mom came tonight to watch you. What kind of work does Mom do?
Mom doesn't have a job.
Well, that's all right. Moms are busy at home. That's their job at home. That's right. Well, tell me anything else about yourself that you'd like to tell me. Maybe about your friends, some things you and your friends do together?
Me and my friends like to go on the monkey bars at school.
Oh, that's fun. What's your favorite subject at school?
Art.
Art? What do you like to draw in art?
I like to draw flowers and
Good.
cubes.
Cubes,
Yeah,
Do you like mathematics?
kind of.
Kind of. I don't think many children like mathematics. I didn't like mathematics when I was in school. Do you play a musical instrument?
No.
No. Do you dance or sing?
No.
No? Well, you're a busy young lady. Did you pick out this nice outfit today or did Mom pick it out?
We both did.
You both did. And we're almost color coordinated here. I didn't know you were going to wear pink and you didn't know I was going to wear pink. And you even have a pink rose in your hair. Well, we're going to see a picture of your grandfather on the second half of the program. And I know he's a handsome man and he's going to be so proud of you. And I know Mom and Dad are very proud of you. And your teachers, everybody's going to be proud of you. Is this your first time on TV?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Oh, you did a wonderful job. You don't look nervous. You're very pretty tonight. And thank you so much. And I'd like to have you come back again, okay? Okay, let's clap for her, everybody. I would now like to introduce you to my special guest for tonight. His name is Jose Rivera. He is the Executive Director of Stagebridge in Oakland, California, and he brought these two wonderful winners that you just heard read their grandparents' tales stories, and he's going to tell you all about this special program that they have. So without further ado, here's Jose. Hi, Jose. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great, Sally. Thank you for having me here the second year in a row.
Yes, and I understand you just got back to the Bay Area.
I just got back to the Bay Area from a wonderful vacation in Germany and basically immediately got back to work. And here I am, 48 hours after arrival. I still have my clock on German time.
German time. Well, now tell me about Stagebridge, what it is and what does it do?
Okay, so Stagebridge, we are the oldest performing arts nonprofit in the nation for older adults, people 55 plus. And we do a lot of things, but we do three core things. We have the Performing Arts Institute, which we hold classes 30 classes every week, almost year-round, on everything from A to Z, from acting to almost Zumba. And these are for people, we have students 52 to 92. I have a 92-year-old storyteller, if you can believe that. And this is great for staying engaged, meeting friends, staying active in your latter years. That's one of the things we do. The second thing we do is a program called Seniors Reaching Out, where some of our artists and students go out to elder care facilities, nursing homes, memory care centers, and we bring the arts to these locations. So we have like a volleyball group called Never Too Late, and they go out and they sing and they dance and they do bad jokes, and you just see people in the nursing homes and the care facilities just light up when they hear music from the 30s and 40s, music from their era. So that's our Seniors Reaching Out. And the third thing is what we do with the kids, which is Stagebridge. It's a way that we bring generations together. Grandparents and their kids and the kids get together in a classroom. They share stories, they write stories, they do storytelling, and it's a beautiful thing to bring the generations together. And Grandparents' Tales is one of the things that we do as part of that program.
Great, great. Now, so let's take one at a time. Tell me a little more about each of these things.
Okay, so the Performing Arts Institute, we hold classes just like a school. We are at 2501 Harrison in Oakland. We're a nonprofit, and we get funded by foundations and by tuition from the students. And we have classes, acting, Shakespeare, French cabaret, jazz, Broadway, tap dancing. I have 60, 70-year-old tap dancers in class. Shakespeare, it's amazing the curriculum that we have. And we also have a summer camp, 2 summer camps for adults.
Oh, good.
So during the summer, you can come for a week of intensive performing arts training, it's a lot of fun. And we even do magic because we have medical clowns, which is a profession in Europe, by the way, in Germany, where you have clowns that go to medical facilities to help kids that are going to go to surgery and all that. So we are even that advanced. So that's performing arts, and our tuition is very moderate. It runs $169 for a quarter, and also our summer camp is very affordable.
Good,
so
good.
that is the Performing Arts Training Institute to keep seniors active in later years.
Good.
And the second thing is the Seniors Reaching Out. Like I said, we go to a lot of facilities all throughout the Bay Area, bringing a little joy to those people that can go out and see a performance, see a show, listen to music. I'm sure some of you have seen the movie Alive Inside that shows the benefits of music on Alzheimer's patients. Oh. And we used to have a program called oh my God, now I'm forgetting the name of the program. But it's basically what it brings storytelling and performing arts to people with dementia and with mental issues, and this helps kind of brighten their day and kind of bring them back a little bit into reality. Time Slips is the name of Time Slips.
Good.
And we are also working with entities like UCSF, the Memory Care Center. We're partners with the Department of Health and Human Services on a nationwide program called brainhealth.org. You can check it online. And we bring storytelling to different locations around the United States with our master storytellers to keep people engaged and active and energized up here in the head where it counts.
How wonderful, wonderful.
And then finally, the third thing is the Stagebridge, where we bring the kids and the seniors together. We go to a lot of Title I schools. And many of these kids sometimes don't have a grandfather or grandmother role model. So it's nice to see that bond that occurs when we go into the classroom and the kids find that they have like this temporary grandma or grandpa that helps them write a story or how to deliver it and all that. And then, of course, we do the storytelling in senior facilities, etc. So, and Grandparents' Tales, this is the 24th year that we're running the contest.
Good,
24th year. We get anywhere from 250 to 300 stories. I read every one of them.
Oh, wow.
And it basically, I sit on my desk and it just transports me because I wonder, I kind of imagine the kid with the grandparent, asking the questions and then crafting the story. And it's a beautiful thing. And then we have a ceremony. It usually takes place in Books Inc. in Alameda. Even the mayor of Alameda shows up, thank you. And that's where we present some of the awards like what we're going to be presenting today to our 2 stars.
And also you have a luncheon. We come to the luncheon and the children perform at the luncheon too, right?
We had
the winners.
We had the luncheon last Friday. I was in Germany, so I couldn't attend. But I hear that we had some wonderful performances by by our little storyteller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're going to take a quick break and have the children come back on. But before we do, could you tell us how people can get involved? It'll come up on the screen, but tell us, please.
Yes, stagebridge.org online, and you can see all the information. You have any questions, I answer my own phone, so give me a call or send me an email. We'll be happy to. And you can start writing stories and send them in right now.
And so you're starting already
For next
stories
year.
for next year?
For next year, yeah.
And this happens in June, right?
It happens in the month of June, but we get stories from all the Bay Area, all the way down to Silicon Valley, from dozens of schools and hundreds of kids. So it's never too late to send a story for the next contest.
Wonderful. Now, what is your expertise? What do you like to do in front of the camera or in front of the audience?
That's putting me on the spot there. I was in a previous life, I was a professional theater producer, but prior to this, I was in venture capital and I was in the technology world. But this job is the best job I've ever had. It brings me a lot of joy. So I like it a lot.
Okay. Well, we're going to bring the children on.
Good.
So boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Don't turn those TVs off. Our two winners are going to join us. We'll be back in just a moment. And now the children have joined us, and they're each going to tell us about the photograph of their grandparents. So here we go with our first young man. Come closer and tell me all about grandfather's picture.
Grandmother.
Grandmother's picture.
In this picture, she's holding a cow's horns, and then she's gonna milk the cow, and she might make cheese out of it.
Good, good. Do you like milk and do you like cheese?
Yeah.
Good. Grandmother's doing a wonderful job there. I'm very proud of her. Thank you for bringing her picture. And now, young lady, tell us all about grandfather's picture, please.
In this picture, I'm not really sure what he's doing, but I think he's sitting at a party.
Good. He's a very handsome man. I know you're very proud of grandfather, aren't you? Yes, and thank you for coming and bringing his picture. And now Jose has something he's going to present to each of our award winners.
Yes, so to celebrate and congratulate each of our participants and winners, so we have a certificate for Atticus. That's a great name. It's like a movie star name.
Yes.
And thank you for participating. A great story. We also have books for each of the participants as gifts, and we encourage you to stay active, to read, to write, to use your imagination, and always explore, always be inquisitive. So this is for Atticus.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then for Victoria, we also have a winning certificate, and I hope you're having a good time here in the United States and that you are very successful. Always stay curious, always read, always study hard and explore. And congratulations on being one of our winners. And we look forward to you participating again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good. And then you have something else you want to show before we end the program?
Yes, we'll present to each of the winners a book with different topics. This is for Atticus. It's a fable. And these are books donated by Books Inc., which is one of our sponsors, so we thank them very much. So this is for you. Good. And then for Victoria, we have a beautiful book called Grandfather is a Magician, and it's Work and Wisdom in an African Village, which is, where the continent where you come from. So
yes.
Congratulations and enjoy.
Wonderful. Isn't that nice? Very nice. I'm so proud of both of these winners. Didn't they do a wonderful job?
Fantastic job.
And I know their parents are proud of them.
Celebrate and congratulate each of our participants and winners. So we have a certificate for Atticus. That's a great name. It's like a movie star name.
Yes.
And thank you for participating. A great story. We also have books for each of the participants as gifts, and we encourage you to stay active, to read, to write, to use your imagination, and always explore, always be inquisitive. So this is for Atticus.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then for Victoria, we also have a winning certificate, and I hope you're having a good time here in the United States and that you are very successful. Always stay curious, always read, always study hard and explore, and congratulations on being one of our winners. And we look forward to you participating again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good. And then you have something?
No.
Any questions? No? They're kind of shy when they're on camera. Yeah. Well, anything else you'd like to put on any parting words about any upcoming things before the Grandparents' Tales next year?
Yes, just check out our website, stagebridge.org, and you will find all sorts of information about all our programs. If you're 55 plus, you're welcome to join us in our Performing Arts Institute. If you're a kid, write to us and join us in the next Grandparents' Tales contest. If you're a principal or a school teacher and you want Stagebridge to come to your school, just contact us. A lot of the stuff we do is for free. So you can check out all that information in our website, and you'll be glad you did.
Great, great. And do you ever have open house so people can come in?
Yes, if you are an older adult, you can come anytime to Stagebridge to audit a course. You can go in for free. You ask permission, of course, so
yes.
we clear it with the teacher. But you can come and sit in any class for free, and if you like it, then you can sign up. Several times a year we have showcases. You can actually see our seniors in action. You can see French cabaret, Broadway jazz, tap dancing, playwriting, storytelling, and you'll have a ball.
Oh, great, great. Is it accessible for people in wheelchairs?
Well, we are at the First Congregational Church in Oakland, and it's not, I don't think it's exactly accessible.
Mm-hmm.
And we have people with limited motion, and we have volunteers who help. Mm-hmm. We have people who are limited motion who are taking Joy of Movement classes, and we have people helping them out. But I don't think our facility, the church, is not totally accessible.
Mm-hmm. But they can get people otherwise can either drive or come by car.
Yes, yes. We're centrally located, a few steps from the 19th Street BART, and we hold classes pretty much all year long. We have our summer camp in July, and then fall classes again beginning in the middle of September.
Mm-hmm. So. Do you need people to help you make costumes?
No, because usually we run the props are very limited, and we are very creative, and we work with the theaters like Flight Deck in Oakland, and the Laney College Theater, and the Mishan Theater in Alameda, and they help us with the props. But we always need money.
Oh yes,
because we're a nonprofit.
You're a nonprofit.
We're a nonprofit,
like
so
us.
you can always make a donation, and I'll tell you a quick story about Grandparents' Tales. Last year, we had a wonderful story about a kid wrote about grandma growing up in Atlanta, and it was about segregation, and the kid became part of a Coca-Cola campaign because it was about this. So you never know, you're going to become a superstar in Grandparents' Tales.
That's right. We had him on We Poets.
And
so we're out of time. Let's all wave goodbye. And parents, let's clap for this wonderful group. Goodbye, everybody.